On to the energy front, the Shadow Environment and Energy Minister Ted O'Brien is at the COP talks in Dubai. He made the pitch that there will be no net zero without nuclear, alongside him, I guess in many respects, some of our allies and friends that have committed to increase their nuclear energy sector. Is the government being too closed-minded on this issue, given so much of the rest of the world, comparable nations, are pursuing nuclear energy? It looks like this is going to be a key battle ahead of the next federal election, Treasurer.
Well, a couple of things about that, Kieran. We've got a different set of advantages in this country. And if the difference at the election is that the Liberals and Nationals want to build more reactors in more local communities, and Labor will build more renewable capacity because it's cheaper and we'll get it online sooner, then I say that's fine. Let's have that public policy debate. I think it speaks volumes about the Liberals and Nationals, after all of their failed policies, after the wasted decade, that the best they can come up with is a form of energy which is more expensive, will cost Australians more, and will take longer to get online. You know, with this kind of approach, is it any wonder that they failed so spectacularly for the best part of a decade on energy policy? Renewable energy is the cheapest form of new energy. We're going about getting more renewables into the system. They say that they will build more nuclear reactors in more local communities, and people have a choice to make at the election. I'm very comfortable with that.
So it's been a big year, your final set-piece event this week. And just clarifying, confirming my info, that will be on Wednesday, won't it?
Absolutely. It's going to be a very big finish to the year in the economy and in economic policy. We're going to sprint to the finish, Kieran. There will be the mid-year budget update on Wednesday. There'll be the migration strategy released tomorrow. Today, we've made this important announcement on the foreign investor regime for housing. We are working as hard as we can for Australia to get the right policy settings in place. We know we've got a long way to go. We know people are under pressure. We know the economy is slowing, but we're making welcome and encouraging progress. You know, we've got inflation moderating, we've got wages growing, we've had 2 consecutive quarters of real wages growth, unemployment's with a 3 in front of it, record jobs growth for a first-term government. The gender pay gap is the narrowest it's ever been. We've got a surplus, we've got much smaller deficits, much smaller debt, which is avoiding some of these interest repayments. And so we're making progress, but we know we've got a long way to go. We have made some progress in 2023, but we know there's a heap more work to do in 2024.